Hey, what's up, everybody? Shareef, Mr. Aim for I Am Ali here. No fancy edits. You know, you're not going to get like that 1080 or that 4K video. As you can see, like I'm off in the kitchen. I'm cooking up in the kitchen this subject, and I just want to have a heart-to-heart with you. I want to talk to that woman who is thinking about getting into a relationship with a man, and you've noticed that he puts his mother's opinion in such high regard when it comes to you guys' relationship. So much so that he may even say things like, if my mom don't like you, then I can't rock with you. And I know that that's a thing because I just reshared this tweet with this guy who sang an a cappella song, and the words said, my mama says she don't like you, and if she don't like you, I can't rock with you. And I'm wondering how many of you, because I mean, well, clearly you're watching this video, like you may be experiencing that same thing right now. And so there's this quote out there, because there's a misconception from women when it comes to these type of men, that if a man values his mother's words and holds on to them like a baby holds on while he is sucking on his mother's nipple, then he has this inability to think. So there's this quote that says, if a man doesn't think for himself, he doesn't think at all. And so because he values his mother's words so much, you may think that he doesn't think at all. And I want to add some context to that because I don't think that's true. I think if he has the ability to wake up, to put on his socks, his drawers, his pants, his shirt, if he has the ability to punch in 9 to 5, whether he is the top executive or the janitor, then he does have the ability to think. It's not so much him having an inability to think as it is being incapable, in this moment at least, of being confident within himself. It's a confidence issue, and it may also be a trust issue as well. But let me go back to the confidence issue. It's a confidence issue in that this man may have experienced so many things, like so many mistakes in his life, and his mother was right there to rescue him, to capture him when he falls. And she may have told him, you can't do this thing without me because every time you try, I'm always there to catch you. And he just may believe, yo, I can't do things on my own without my mother being right there to help me out. Or maybe it may not be that extreme. It may just be he doesn't trust his own decisions, so he leans on the person that he knows has made decisions for him most of his child life going into his adult life. So it could be a confidence thing. Secondly, it could be a trust issue. Maybe he has this thought of, I can't really trust you yet because I don't know you, so I can't get wrapped up in thinking about you and thinking about our relationship when my mom doesn't like you, because my mother is always going to be my mother, but I don't know about you. Like, you could say that you like me, you could say that you even love me, but who's to say that you're going to be here 3 months, 6 years down the line? You know, so it could be a trust issue too. So I could talk about all the issues, and there's multiple strategies that I have expressed in previous videos, and of course there's going to be more to come. But the main question for you is, do you have the tolerance to stay with this man during his growth process? And I'm not saying it's a 100% guarantee that he will grow out of this mindset. Like, you may actually decide to stay in a relationship or even marry a man who puts his mother's words over you and over your relationship and over his sound judgment. You know, like, it's a bet. Like, it's like Russian roulette out here. But you have to pay attention to the signs, you know. Pay attention to, does this man, when it comes to other things other than his mother, like when it comes to his job, when it comes to his finances, when it comes to the relationship with his cousins or his siblings, when it comes to his friends, does he have the ability to critically think? Does he think for himself? Does he have his own convictions? If he does, chances are that you are just with a man who has either confidence issues with himself when it comes to relationship with his mom, or B, trust issues with you because he's had his heart broken in the past, or he's seen his mother have her heart broken in the past, and so they have like this emotional tie there, and he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him that happened to his mom, or doesn't want the same thing to happen to him that happened to him in the past when it comes to you, and like hurting him, hurting his heart, you know. So you just have to use your sound judgment in that. Really pay attention. You know, I'm not saying that all the responsibility is on you to help to change this man. That's not what I'm saying. Because sometimes when people listen to my videos, they get that misconstrued. I'm not saying that if a man is the metaphorical or the proverbial mama's boy, that it's up to you to change that man from mama's boy to Big Papa. But what I am saying is you are responsible for you. You're responsible for your heart. You're responsible for your sanity. And so if you have the stomach to tolerate this man during his growth process, and if you believe that this man does have the ability to grow, not that you have the power to change him, you know, because you're not the alchemist of it in his life, but if you think that he has the ability to grow because of his patterns and because, you know, like you've been a bit more experienced in life, then, you know, try it out and see where it leads you. But if this man just ultimately just like leaves every single thing to his mom, doesn't want to make sound decisions in anything regarding his life, then I want you to turn around and run. Don't walk. Run away from the dude and don't come back. That's just it. Hey, as always, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully this helps out. I'm Shareef, Mr. Aim for I Am Ali. And if nobody told you, allow me to be the first. I see the supreme lover in you. Blessings.